Okay, well, hello and good morning. Before the recording came on, we were just kind of talking about feeling a little like we're, a little lethargic this morning, even though you may not be listening to this in the morning and you may be feeling great. So good for you. I wanted to continue in this series with Archangel Michael. And then another thing, I read from somebody else that does this same kind of meditation stuff online, that often you think you have a plan for what you want to do, and then something else comes up. And we will get back to the Metatron meditations with the Stellar Gateway, and that may come in today, but the big message today was just to sit still and begin again. So that's going to be the theme for today. And then I went back to cards that I really have worked with for a long time. This is from the Native Spirit deck with Denise Lynn. And this Sacred Mountain card, if you've been in my yoga classes, this has come up very often, and I think it's come up in this meditation also. And we worked with this with the mountain a couple weeks ago with Archangel. Oh my gosh, my head is just not pulling up names right now. Gabriel. Okay. So let's begin again. All right. So, starting with some sort of connection with the ground, whether your feet are on the ground or just your sit bones. If you're sitting cross-legged, just feeling the ankles, the parts of your legs that are touching the chair, touching the ground. So the Sacred Mountain card that I had put up says for us to not take action right now, to just surrender to stillness. So that's what I'm going to go with. Observing rather than acting to claim our power. So starting with just observing your connection with gravity, with the ground, with that force that is keeping our body on this earth for this incarnation, for these lessons. Get a real sense of actually feeling the heaviness of this. There's two sides to every coin. So first, let's begin with the heaviness, the feeling of downward, grounding, solidness. The solidness of our bones, whatever you're sitting on, the floor, the chair. The bones in your feet, your legs, your sit bones, your hips, your spine, your rib cage, your shoulders, shoulder blades, the arms, elbows, hands, fingers, bones in the neck, the jawbone, the skull, the cheekbones. So breathing into that solidness. And then beginning to feel the softer tissues of the body, the muscles, the connective tissue, the muscles in the feet, the muscles surrounding the leg bones, in the knees, the connective tissue that ties those bones together, keeps them moving solidly with each other. The muscles surrounding the hips, the upper legs, the spine, the belly, surrounding the shoulders, the connective tissue, the elbows, the wrists, the muscles surrounding the bones in the arms, the muscles around the neck, the throat, the face, the cheekbones, the eyes, the eyebrows and forehead, the muscles, the skin, the porous aspects of us, the skin surrounding the head, the neck, the face, the eyelids, the tongue, the skin on the neck. Let it breathe. The skin of the shoulders surrounding the shoulder blades, the upper back, the middle back, the lower back, the skin around the arms, around the chest, the hands, the belly, the skin around the legs, the knees, the feet, the bottoms of the feet if they're touching the floor especially, the toes. And let every pore of that skin open and let in the lightness, now beginning with the lighter aspect of life, the air, the fluid. As we bring in the air, it mixes with the fluid in the lungs. The water, the fluid surrounding the spine. The fluid, the blood in the heart as it pumps through the veins, through the arteries, away from the heart in the arteries, back to the heart in the veins. Just beginning to feel the cycle of fluid, the motion. Like a tide, it goes out, it comes back. The tide within your own body. Breathing it in, breathing it out. The softness. And just bringing your attention to the area of the heart as you breathe. Even though there's movement with the breath, focusing on the stillness, the pause between the breath. If you're having thoughts that come and go, just notice the pause between the thoughts. each inhale, we begin again. Every time a thought comes in and we notice it, we observe it rather than react to it, we begin again. Each sensation that comes up in the body, we notice it and begin again. Noticing the natural grounding that comes, the natural feeling of that sacred mountain that comes when we just focus on the body. The fluid in the nucleus of each cell, the movement within each cell. The connectedness of each cell, the porous boundary of the cell. So that we begin to breathe the light from above. Now that we're in the stillness, let's open that stellar gateway, that chakra that is 3 feet above us, the chakra that Archangel Metatron keeps an eye on and helps us to open to greater amounts of light. If you want a symbol for Metatron for that chakra, I'm going to put up that symbol now. If you would like the visual, you can put that 3 feet above your head, the color yellow, perhaps a little bit of orange. And just remembering that stillness in your body, you can connect your grounding cord to the center of the earth if you feel like that would be helpful. Just in that stillness, keeping that body awareness, the duality of the awareness of the body and that space 3 feet above you. That porous opening that's letting in a higher vibration of light in your stillness. That's all you need to do, really, to allow this to happen. It's just to open the pores in the skin, open the nucleus of each cell to receive. Breathe this light in. With each inhale, begin again. With each exhale, if there's anything blocking, anything that is held in your cells, in your body, in the fluids, it needs to be let go. You may know what it is. You may not know what it is. Just let it go. Begin again. Let it in. Begin again with the inhale. Release any blockages, any impurities, anything that's been gathered that's not needed anymore with each exhale. Any thoughts that come in, let them go with the exhale. So that the nucleus of each cell gets a nice little polishing, a nice little brightening, and begins to glow. Filling with, perhaps it's that yellow light of the stellar gateway chakra, perhaps it's a white light, Some even see a violet light, which is associated with the ascension process, the lifting, the lightening of your energy. Could be a clear diamond light. Just begin again with each breath, let it in. Any sounds, like I hear a bird outside. I don't know if you all can hear it. Let the sounds enter as well. And see how they are perceived just from a state of observation, without any letting go, beginning again of any thoughts, any judgments about the sound, of what it is. See if you can get it down to just the vibration of the sound, the purity of it. Even if it's quote unquote unpleasant sound. If you strip away the unpleasantness or even the pleasantness, begin again with the vibration of sound. The stellar gateway opening, maybe a little wider now, asking for a little bit more if you would like. And just observe what happens. Like I just saw brightening color with my eyes closed. Everything got a little brighter. See what happens when you ask for more light. And breathe it into the area of your heart and let it be distributed into every cell with the exhale now. Breathing in the light from the stellar gateway, from the universe, and exhaling it into your body, into the cells. Through the heart. So perhaps you can perceive the inhale happening in the stellar gateway. Maybe it opens a little more with the inhale. And then the exhale happens from the heart and it's distributed into the body. Then become aware of your sit bones again and your feet, whatever's connected to something solid, to something beyond your body, the chair, the floor. Perhaps feeling the air touching your skin. Becoming aware of the room that you're in. Perhaps a few more breaths. And when you're ready, you can allow the eyes to open, but try to stay in a place of observation, taking in the vibration through your eyes. Allowing what is here to be just exactly what it is. Releasing any thoughts about it, beginning again if what you see brings a thought. Letting the palms come together. If you want a little bit of heat, if you want to make some heat with your palms. And then eventually letting them come to stillness. Feeling the physical sensation of your hands against your heart, against your collarbone, your rib cage. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And namaste.